My name is Colonel William Yates, and I'm a chaplain in the Air National Guard. As ministers, we are called to serve God, each in a unique way, each with our own backgrounds. And some of us are called to serve in a very unusual place, like this, my local Air National Guard base, as part of the United States military. A place that takes special talents and that presents an array of exciting challenges. A place where many have found a deeply fulfilling ministry, serving those who serve us. The men and women of the Air National Guard have a unique mission: protect the United States in times of war or conflict, and come to the aid of their fellow citizens in times of natural disaster. Their missions vary from flying and maintaining cutting-edge aircraft to refueling airplanes to mobilizations when a tornado or hurricane strikes. There are even humanitarian missions to countries overseas. One of the most important distinctions of the Air National Guard is that the time commitment isn't overwhelming. Air Guard members, including chaplains, serve 1 weekend a month and 2 weeks of refresher training each year. It's a high-tempo, high-intensity environment, one that is physically, mentally, and spiritually demanding, one that presents a myriad of new experiences when a minister becomes a chaplain.
I've always had great respect for the military, and to be able to guide the airmen in my congregation is a great responsibility.
It's a great comfort having a chaplain right on the base. I was going through a very difficult time in my life. Having someone to talk to, not just about my situation, but someone who understands my needs spiritually, helped me out tremendously.
We both grow from this. The Air Guard is really invested in our futures.
Professional development is a large part of the Air National Guard culture. Chaplains attend conferences around the country and meet with ministers of other denominations. It's an education that never ends. The majority of Air Guard members, like you, live and work in your community. They are here for the long term. Most pastors maintain a community-based ministry along with their chaplain duties. Many serve in the Air Guard as outreach to the community. It can enhance and enlarge an existing congregation. Or a senior pastor may suggest a chaplaincy for an associate pastor. Of course, ministering to such a large and diverse flock means time management skills are critical.
In addition to my chaplain duties, I'm pursuing a PhD in theology and work full-time in a hospital. It's a lot, and even though I only wear the uniform 2 days a month, I know that every day I make a difference.
Chaplains in the Air Guard also receive the same benefits as any military member. You'll earn points towards a military retirement, low-cost insurance, and pay commensurate with your rank. And on top of all this, every state also has many local benefits. So be sure to ask your recruiter about them. These are monetary benefits that can help take the financial burden off your local church. And even though chaplains do not attend boot camp, they do undergo their own unique basic commissioned officer training. This initial training focuses on the skills to serve the whole person for our airmen and their families.
This is a special calling, one that has brought me closer to God. Perhaps this video is in your path for a purpose. The Air National Guard needs you because the men and women of the Air National Guard need you. Think about it. Pray on it.
So pray for us. Pray for the men and women of the Air National Guard, and pray for God's guidance if this is the right opportunity for you. The Air National Guard needs qualified chaplains serving the men and women in the Air National Guard. If you are interested in adding armor to your armor of God, learn more about becoming an Air National Guard chaplain. Visit goang.com or call 1-800-TOGOANG.